Hey y'all, thank you for tuning in to Long Farms today. Hopefully y'all have had a good week. But today I'm just out here doing a little bush hogging of the pasture fields. I got the bush hogs set up differently than I did when I was bush hogging the edges of the some of the hay fields in my last video. One of the videos before this one, because I'm not really wanting to cut it short. So as you can tell, right here to the right is where I bush hogged. Of course, the left I haven't bush hogged yet. I'm just wanting to kind of clip the top off of it, and just that way the cows can get down here to this more tender grass. But in order to do that, I was doing the hay fields, the edges. I had these arms, this side right there, and then this hole, and the same on the other side. But since then I've moved these holes with these arms to the bottom hole, and then this hole here, the same on the other side, because when I raise the bush hog up, by doing that it brings the back end of the bush hog up as well, so it's sitting almost level, fairly level. Because if I'd have left it like I had the other day, the back end will be down and it'd be cutting it much shorter than what I'm doing. So try and get this done, and then I'm gonna head the dirt track tonight and enjoy go help some friends that are racing at a local dirt track. And because this is one of our pasture fields here. Then of course this one here, and then on this side of the fence is one of our hay fields. Of course, still need to do we sprayed on the fence row, but bush hogged, need to do it again. But we've got 12 mamas over here, and then in the front field we've got 9 mamas with their calves, spring calves. The reason we keep them up there is that we keep them close to the house, and we can see if there's any issues, and we can get to it quicker than we could if the cows were in either one of these fields here. But I'm just gonna get this done, and once I get this field done, then we're gonna do rotational grazing between this field and that one. Graze on each field for about 2-3 days, and then switch them to the other one. That way it gives the grass time to kind of rest and kind of pick back up and start growing again, because that'll help it in the long run, because you don't want the cattle to pick the grass down so far, and then it just takes longer for it to grow back up. So if you let them pick on a field for a couple days and then switch them to another one, of course, if you're able to and you've got the land to do that, that's the way to go, and that's how we do it. I started in this field last night, but I come back and finished this half this morning, and this right here is last night. I just cut the field in half, do one part, and then come back and do the other. But I do have to say, that's a pretty well straight line across through there, especially there's a hump, and then the field goes down off the hill on the other side. So man, if I had a GPS, I would know what to do. So most of the time we just pick a tree or a fence post, and hopefully that's straight. your smaller implements are what they have a 540 PTO, but also on the tractor. That just means when you get the RPMs up to a certain RPM, that the PTO shaft is spinning at 540 revolutions per minute. That means it's using the peak horsepower of the tractor, and the piece of equipment is working its peak condition. But then you also got 1,000 RPM or 1,000 PTO equipment, which just means when you get the, especially like the bigger tractors and bigger equipment, you get the PTO spin at 1,000 RPMs a minute, and that just means same on this one, that using the most out of the horsepower of the engine and the equipment when that PTO is spinning at either 540 RPMs or 1,000. But all three of our tractors are 540. So I'll just to show you, of course, just turn the PTO on, and then on I normally run at 2,000 RPMs, but this tractor's got a little gauge right there. Just depending on the equipment, you may need to run it a little harder or a little not as hard to get 540. But I don't know if you can tell, but see those numbers there in the middle going up as I'm setting the throttle. So once I get up to 2,000, it's right there, bounces between 540 and 545, and that's where you want it. Of course, it's going to fluctuate when you're going down a hill or up a hill if it's pulling hard, but you just want to try and keep it around that 540 mark as close as that you can. Subscribe to the channel so far. I think it's up to 174 last time I checked. That's roughly 173 more than I ever thought I'd get. But this channel wouldn't be possible without each and every one of you all. Also the people that continue to watch the episodes week to week and comment and like and all that. So it really means a lot, and that's one of the main reasons why I want to start this channel, is to give people that may not have the opportunity or have if I could talk, the opportunity to live on a farm or even be close to a farm, to know what the daily life of a small family farm is like. So if you're on searching YouTube and you come across my channel and there's nothing fancy about us, we're just small 100-acre cattle farm. We got 23 head of cattle, do hay and all that good stuff. So if you're looking for a row crop farmer video, then this isn't the one for you. But if you're just a good wholesome family entertainment and a family that's done the best we can with the land the good Lord has entrusted us with, then y'all are more than welcome to come along for the ride on each video, and be sure to tell your friends, your family, and anybody else that you may know about the channel. And before I forget, I finally got those t-shirts and decals in that I had mentioned a couple months back. Of course, I don't have one with me or wearing one at the moment. Y'all remind me whenever I get done here in a little bit. I'll like to show them to you, see what y'all think. Well, I got that project finished. That should be the last. That's the last of the pasture fields we'll have to bush hog. So for next week, I'll set the bush hog up. I'll put the bars in the second hole and then that one there. That way, it, when we lower it, it'll be able to mow lower the ground. Granddad, he bush hogged about 3 or 4 hours yesterday, and today is his 92nd birthday. And normally we set the bush hog up and he bush hogs with the 50-75, but when we're bush hogging pasture fields, we put it on the Kubota, just because this tractor sits up higher and all that, and it doesn't cut as low. But Granddad, he normally doesn't like bush hogging with this one, but he said, hey, if y'all open the gates for me and get everything set and ready to go, that way I can just drive. And that's what we done. So he cruised around that field, the one I was showing you yesterday, and finished it up. So not bad for a 92-year-old man, still out checking cows and bush hogging, doing whatever he can to help out. So here's those shirts I was telling y'all about. Good buddy of mine, Adam All with Awesome Design Concepts. I seen this design here, and originally I think I had the long farms across the top, but he took it and put it across the middle here, which I think makes it look even better. He got us close to, it's pretty close to John Deere green, and I think it looks good on the gray. Don't mind the mess in here. And it's just got the little patch right there on the front. And also I got these 4-inch decals put on the back window of a vehicle or on your water jug like I've got. So down in the comments, just let me know. Let me know what y'all think. I've made enough for family and friends, and they have asked about them. But if there's enough interest, I may eventually start selling them to other people. So just let me know what y'all think. But thanks for tuning in. Hopefully y'all have a great Mother's Day weekend, and we'll catch you on the next one.